Hello, YTPC from the mountains of Southern California. This is Scott the Night Train Piper, and I'm smoking some Haunted Bookshop. I just resupplied it a couple days ago. This is so good. So I'm gonna show a short video. On Saturday, I was out on a boat. Went on a pelagic birding trip. So it's it's kind of like a fishing trip, but you're looking for birds instead of fish. I've been on many types of voyages on boats. Lived by the coast most of my life, the Pacific coast. When I was growing up, my dad and I would go out fishing for rock cod up out of the San Francisco Bay Area, and we'd go deep sea fishing. Mostly they were all day trips, and we were out in some rough water sometimes. Man, sometimes I remember one time I got so seasick. The only time I really got seasick, we were going to the Farallon Islands out of San Francisco, and the waves were 40, 50 feet high when we got out there. It was so rough. I mean, your stomach is just sinking and rising the whole time. Every time the boat goes down, the waves, and up and down and up and down. But saw some great stuff in that trip. Some blue sharks. Caught some fish. Had a shark take a fish off my line, actually. Then I've gone out in San Diego, out of San Diego when I went to school down there. Did a fishing boat called the Daily Double, because they go 2 times a day. Each time a 4-hour trip. It just goes a ways off the coast, fishing for tuna, fishing for mackerel, whatever you can find out there. And they also, you can put in bets for who gets the biggest fish. He gets the pot. So, had a lot of boat trips in my life. I've also done a lot of whale watching. So this is a trip of kind I've never taken before, specifically for birds. So we went out of Orange County, Dana Point Harbor in Orange County, and went about, I don't know, 10, 20 miles southwest, maybe a little farther than that, I'm not sure. But went to a place where there's an underground hill, basically a knoll underground, where the water is shallower. And then we went up north towards Catalina Island. Same deal, just a place where the water is kind of shallow. You want to get to places where there's more food near the surface. That attracts a lot of birds. And then the whole time we were chumming with popcorn to attract birds, and because that also attracts more birds. So the purpose here was to look for seabirds coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, and some birds that were on migration, some unusual birds, hoping to find some unusual ones out there in the far distant from shore area. So with that, no further ado here, I'll show you the trip. It just has us leaving and shows a bit of the trip. And you'll see a lot of people with big cameras and binoculars, because we were looking for birds the whole time. And there's a little bit of us chumming with all the seagulls following us, gulls following us. And then heading back to the area. So, yep, enjoy. Okay, leaving Dana Point Harbor, heading out to sea. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little look into my day. That was on Saturday. We were out there for about 9 hours total. Um, and it was a long day. Sunny most of the time. Beautiful weather. We had a little bit of clouds when we first headed out, but saw lots of birds. But overall, less than we were hoping for. But I got to connect up with a lot of my birding friends from the entire region, LA down to San Diego, and there were even some farther afoot people from Northern California on the boat. So yeah, it was a good time, good day, long day. I was pretty tired when we got back. So that's about it for me. I'm getting ready to start my week, and I'm just going to enjoy this haunted bookshop. Catch up on some YouTube videos and get ready for the fall. It's been cold here. All right. Talk to y'all later. Take care. Have a good week.